Building and planning games is hard. A way to keep you on track is to have a clear picture of your game's hook. Hi, I'm Bijoy, and this is LearnCat. How would you describe your game in 1 or 2 short sentences? That's your game's pitch. Before we go and talk about how you can write your own pitch, let's look at some styles of pitches on some real games. One style of writing pitches is by referencing other games. For Rocket League, it could be Need for Speed meets football. For Splatoon, it could be Counter-Strike meets paint gun. Another style is using the mechanic of the game. For Spelunky, you can say a roguelike platformer in a mine. For Mass Effect, it could be an RPG that is set in space. Another style is using the narrative or the setting of the game. So for What Remains of Edith Finch, you could say a girl explores an old house to find out how her family members died. And for Draguna Matata, it would be a dragon navigating through a rainforest to reunite with his family. Yet another style of pitches is using the user feel. For our upcoming game Boba, it would be build a team of mutant beasts and battle your friends to find the ultimate champion. So you might be wondering, why do this at all? Why write this 1 or 2 short sentences describing a whole game? Well, there are a few good reasons to do it. Firstly, it helps you plan. It helps you prioritize and know what the key message of the game is. It helps you and your team to stay motivated, have a clear picture of the game, and during disagreements can help make the decisions. You can also communicate this out and build engagement with your potential players earlier. You can also add it to your Steam page or Kickstarter campaign to help hook the player quickly. It also helps you hire people by building excitement in them easily. Firstly, like and subscribe, and then pick a game of your choice and write a one-liner in different styles we just mentioned. So for your game, which is still not complete, how do you go around doing it? What I found to be helpful is to write down words that describe different aspects of the game. The narrative of the game. So, a dragon's journey, or taken over by zombies, or Link wakes up. You could use the setting of the game. So an alien planet, or a rainforest, or a dome. You could look at the genre or the mechanic of the game. So an RPG, roguelike, platformer, shooter. You could identify the game feel and the intensity, like horror, mystery, exciting, uplifting. Look at the camera and the rendering. Is it close up, top down, first person, third person, something special? You could identify similar games. It could be Mass Effect, Celeste, Destiny, whatever makes sense for your game. And you can also identify twists. Cars can fly, dogs can talk, you are invisible, whatever is the twist in your game. Now that you have a collection of these words, you can start crafting a pitch for your game. One thing to note is revision. As your game changes, this one-liner can also change. You can also have multiple one-liners that make sense for the different audiences you have. A Steam pitch could be different from the Android pitch, for instance. Okay, that's a lot to think about. Go follow this process and write down the words that describe your game. Craft a few different one-liners for the game you're working on. Comment down below, I would love to read all of them. And don't forget to watch other videos in planning your game series. Bye!